Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to play around with one of the characters from The Simpsons. So I think when it comes to villains, this is the one for The Simpsons. This is Mr. Burns. So this one has been created with liquid latex paste, crab hair and Pro Air hybrid makeups. And if you want to know how you can create a makeup just like this one, please keep watching because I will show you step by step in the coming video. To start making Mr. Burns, we're going to create the very long nose and the volume he has on his eyebrows. So I decided to work with the liquid latex paste for this today. And liquid latex paste is simply a mixture between Marron, liquid latex and flour. And you mix 2/3 of latex with 1/3 of the flour. So if this is something you would want to know more about, there is a link in the description box to a liquid latex paste video as well. So I'm just going to work with the paste today and I'm going to start out with the nose. So the nose is going to be very big. I don't really know yet if I can make it in one go, as well, we need to consider gravity, but we're going to build on my natural nose and just make that very long Mr. Burns nose. So I have the liquid latex paste, which I will just put on my nose. And you need to start somewhere, so just get some of the paste on your nose. And once you have a nice bit on there, you get some clean liquid latex and start sculpting the paste on your nose. So you have quite a bit of working time with the liquid latex paste. But you don't want to get any of it in your eyes if you haven't blocked them in your eyebrows. You really want to be careful with any hair. So if you don't want to spend this time doing this directly on your skin, you can also create the nose on a live cast and then just get it off the cast to apply it to your skin directly using a bit of Pros-Aid. But I decided to just make it in the video. Now the nose does need to get larger and pointier, but I do need to wait for that first layer to dry. So I'm just going to continue to the space on my eyebrows. So I'm putting the liquid latex paste over my eyebrows, and it is something I can only do because I previously blocked them with a bit of Pros-Aid. If you put latex directly on your eyebrows, I'm sure you will remove them. So please be careful with liquid latex and your eyebrows. I think that is a nice base for the eyebrow. As you can see, it looks very cartoony, and well, Mr. Burns of course is a cartoon character, so that is exactly what I'm aiming for. And now we can recreate this brow on this side. I have a bit more of the liquid latex paste and I'm going to try to add it just to the tip of the nose. I'm going to hold it with one finger and with the other one and a bit of clean latex. I will try to get it on this nose. As I made the paste kind of thick, it's not as easy to mold it in a shape anymore, and I do want that nose to go down a little bit. It is time to color this villain, and that's what I'm going to do with the Pro Air hybrid color. So this one is the yellow. I have my siphon feed airbrush gun and the mini compressor by Pro Air as well. If you don't have an airbrush, you can just do this with water-based face paints, with alcohol-based face paints, or even with grease paints. But I just like using my airbrush as it is such a big base. I think I will be quickest using my airbrush today. Now the basic layer of yellow is on my skin. I'm switching to a darker yellow. This one is called Yolk Yellow and it's kind of an egg-like yellow. And I'm going to start shadowing this makeup with this new color of yellow. To make these shadows a bit darker, I mixed in a bit of brown with that York yellow. Now the basic coat of yellow is on there. It's time to get some hair on this character, and for that I'm using wool crepe. So I've got 3 different shades of grey. It's light, medium and dark grey. These are the crepe hairs by Meron, and I already prepared them, and when you've prepared them they look something like this. So I have a separate video on how to get the crepe hair to look like this. That is also linked in the description box down below, so if you want more info on this, you should definitely check out that video. For now I'm just gonna apply it to my face using Pros-Aid, and I'm just gonna cut it to get that old man's hairdo. So I'm not gonna do my entire head with the crepe hair, basically because I can't see all the way on the back of my head, but I'm gonna do all that I can see. So I'm applying Pros-Aid on, well, quite a large area, because I do want to get it on rather quickly. So his hair stops somewhere around here, and then I will get a bit of the wool crepe and get rid of all the very short hairs that are in there. I'm going to put it in half and cut it so I have a straight cutted edge to glue to the Pros-Aid. And this is something you will repeat until you have all the areas filled with the crepe hair. So there will be hair everywhere if you start working with crepe hair, but the effect is really cool. I'm just gonna cut it to get my ears visible again, because he doesn't have any hair over his ears. So I have the Cool Glam palette by Ben Nye and one of the powder brushes by Titanic Effects. I'm just gonna add a few brown shades to this character to give him more depth, color and evilness. So I'm just gonna work with the browns. And once again, if you are going to create a makeup just like this one and use the Pro Air Hybrid colors, the powder does behave differently over the hybrid makeup, so you should definitely be aware that shadow powders are not as blendable as you are used to. You can make them blend, it just takes a bit longer to achieve this. So I want the center of the head to be light yellow, but I do want shadows around that. And a little bit of mascara because I airbrushed all my lashes yellow. We do want them to be black. I feel it's time for the costume. And that costume obviously is a dark blue suit with a black tie. And that completes my Mr. Burns makeup tutorial for today. So this one was actually quite a bit of work to get together, but it was loads of fun to do. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel in the link below. Stay tuned on all our videos. We still have a new video every day till Halloween, so definitely stay tuned.